So I'm doing a second PSA card submission. The first card I'm submitting is this Umbreon from BW93. I've submitted this card many times, and I think this one has a good shot of getting a 9. I got it off of TCG Player. You can see there's a little bit of whitening on the corners, but not very much at all. I think what will ding it is that there are some scratches on the hollow. So I think it will get it somewhere either an 8 or a 9. Next is a Mewtwo pre-release from Evolutions. I got this one off of eBay in an auction, and this one doesn't look quite as good. You can already see some whitening, and there's some edge wear as well on where my finger is moving. I think this one will most definitely get an 8, maybe a 7 if I'm not very lucky. Next is an Alakazam level X. I got it off of TCG Player, and I bought it as near mint, and it's not quite the condition that I would want it to be. It has some edge wear and some whitening. You can see in that corner and that corner as well. I think this one will get an 8, maybe like a weak 8, so there's a shot of getting a 7 as well, depending on how many scratches there are. Next is one of my favorite cards, a Flareon from Legendary Collection. So I submitted a one in my last PSA submission and had some creases, and it was a PSA 3, and I sold it like immediately. But I actually really like it, and I want to hold on to this one. This one I won in an auction, and there's no creases, but it has some whitening, obviously. I think it will probably get a 6, and there's a shot of a 7, which would be very nice. Next is another evolution. It's a Glaceon. It's the Burger King promo. I don't have no idea what that means, but it has a nice platinum stamp and a nice reverse pattern. I got it off of Troll and Toad, surprisingly, which tends to give me not that great condition cards, but this one's actually pretty clean. I think this one will probably get an 8 as well. I think there is some shot of a 9. Next is a Gorbis. This is one of my favorite Pokemon, actually, and 2 years ago this card was $3 near mint, but now it's getting closer to $8, so I think it's worth submitting now. I actually bought 4 of these, but this one I think is the only one that's, you know, in the condition that I want, and by that I mean there's a shot of it getting a 9. It has some whitening on that corner, nothing on that corner, and you know, someone on the top. So I think that's pretty clean, but I think there's some scratches. See, you can see those scratches there. That would prevent it from getting a 9. So I think 8 to 9 range is pretty safe. This is a card that I went over in my blister pack video from 2 days ago, and I think this one has a shot of a 9 as well. And my last 3 cards are these special delivery Charizards. So I submitted an entry to get a code on the Pokemon Center, but 3 days ago I got an email from them saying that I did not win a code. So I had to get these off of eBay. And at $15 a card, I think it's worth sending it to PSA and getting them graded, since the special is expiring on the 31st of October. So, you know, I think it's a good idea to submit it. Make your submissions, guys. Those are my 10 cards. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite, and I'll see you on the next one.